And the Oscar goes to The Elephant Whisperers. A couple of days back, when every Indian heard this news, his heart was elated. The mood in the country is joyous, and Kartiki Gonsalves has made the country proud. Namaskar, welcome to my YouTube channel, All About Life with Vijay. Today we shall be discussing this news, and the deep analysis will be carried in three parts. This is the part 1, wherein we will be discussing about the story of Kartiki, the director of the film. She is around 37 years old, a young lady who explores India, is a wildlife photographer, and just imagine she was going back to Bangalore, and in the forest she had stopped her car near the in the forest, and she saw this man, a tribal man, in the forest reserve area, and he was walking with a small elephant calf, and she just started to chat with this person, who you all know now as woman. And while chatting, this man tells her to come with him and see the animal taking bath. As she discussed, she spotted this opportunity that this is a good story material, and this story needs to be told to the world as a documentary film. She went, she first of all, she was convinced with this idea, with the story, and then she put in all the hard work. She got the forest officials' permission, which according to her, in the last 60 years, nobody had sought to shoot a documentary film in this area. You can imagine in the last 50-60 years, there was no protocol in place. She sought all the permissions. She convinced the producers, Netflix, to make this film happen. And once this film was approved by the authorities and the producers, she put in 5 years of her life. What an effort! And this effort can easily be seen in the film. The film is really beautifully made, and whole India is proud of her today. But the story behind, as we have discussed, is so inspiring in itself. Just imagine how many opportunities our youth have day in and day out. If they grab these opportunities, and once convinced, they put in all the hard work. In one of our last videos, we talked about the Shiva Sutra, Udyamo Bhairava, wherein we need to put continuous, dedicated hard work, and then comes a point of inflection wherein our efforts bear fruit. If we stop short, all our efforts are futile. So, this story of Kartiki Gonsalves provides such an inspiration of the youth today. Once the youth of today hears this story, which is behind the scenes story, the youth is bound to get inspired and believe in himself that a lot of things can be achieved by persistent efforts, and India can perform at a global level easily. Number 1. Number 2 is we are no less to anybody, and this win shows that many more awards and accolades are in waiting for this country in a short period of time to come. Very shortly we'll hear new achievements of our youth, because our youth is totally energized by this achievement, and soon we will see the results. So we all should come together and congratulate Kartiki for all her efforts, and now this behind the scenes story is in the public place, and everybody ought to get inspired by this story. Thank you so much.